Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Shirk or Shirkofto here, back with another video, and today we're going straight into Pokemon Champions to do our ranked matches for the VGC tournament. Now, I didn't get all 45 in during this, but you know me, whether it's working out, shiny hunting, or doing whatever, I want to be able to share all content with you guys and just be able to share my journey as I go along and accomplish the things that I want to. And I'm very grateful to be able to do this, so without further ado, let's get into it. Getting into these ranked battles today, we're immediately going off to see how we can do against these teams. But this team, we're versing a pretty interesting team. So, seeing as it's a fairy type, we're definitely not bringing Dragonite to this one. We'll most likely start off with Incineroar and Aegislash here. And we go into Charizard Sinistcha in the back. But that being said, of course, if you guys are enjoying content like this, be sure to like and subscribe because all of the support helps immensely. And let me know what your favorite teams have been so far in this game. What teams you've used, what teams you've seen and faced off against. But in general, I'm just extremely excited to see how this goes. Now, they start off with Gardevoir and Tinkaton here, which means our setup should be perfectly fine. And they are able to trace our Intimidate, but that being said, I mean, even though our stats get lowered, it's perfectly fine. Now here, I do want to say we fake out into... I'm not sure exactly what side I want to fake out into. I think we have to fake out into the Tinkaton and hope Tinkaton's not going for anything crazy. And then... I want to say we Flash Cannon. Now Flash Cannon with Tinkaton side as well to try to get it out of here. And they use Mystical Fire and Aegislash, but that's not able to do enough damage here, which is perfectly fine. And we'll be able to deal decent damage to that side here, but now we'll be able to Flare Blitz into this side and go for the Shadow Sneak directly into Gardevoir. And they go for the Mystical Fire again, which actually is able to kill here. And they knock off our item as well. But that being said, we'll get the Flare Blitz off as well, so we should be able to do decent damage here, and we get the KO as well. Now here we are going to switch into Sinistcha to get the health heal onto Incineroar on the side, and they do end up going into Delphox here. But we do get the heal from the other side here. I want to say we go for Darkest Lariat into that side here. And then over here, I have a feeling they're going to go into an attack, so we're going to switch into Charizard on this side. And they do Mega Evolve into Mega Delphox here as well. And they end up going for Mystical Fire on Charizard's side, which is absolutely perfect. And we get Flamethrower as well. But our Darkest Lariat is actually able to leave Delphox with 9% here. So now I believe we go for the parting shot in the Gardevoir side here. We Mega Evolve here, and then we just go for the Heat Wave on both sides, even though it's not very effective. Gardevoir is able to get a critical hit on the Charizard here, which is actually very bad. And Dazzling Gleam will go off into both sides, which will not KO Charizard. Which means this is actually perfect for us, because our Heat Wave will go off, and we'll be able to get the KO on Delphox here and leave Gardevoir with 18%. And now we'll be able to switch off into Sinistcha as well. So we'll get the heal on the Charizard, which is absolutely perfect. I do send out Umbreon here as their last. But at the end of the day, I think we go for Machagacha onto both sides here. And then I want to say on this side we have to go for attack, but I think we need to go. Actually, I have an idea. With Sinistcha, we go for Life Dew to heal the team here. Charizard, we go for the Protect, because we want to stall just a little bit to be able to get the heal off. And Gardevoir is going to go for the Mystical Fire into Sinistcha here, but Sinistcha will not take a lot of damage because of the Aqua Berry. Our special attack does fall, but that's perfectly fine. And we'll get the Life Dew off as well, which will heal us to full and bring Charizard to 87 health. Which means now on this side we can go for the Machagacha because we won't be worried about much. And then I think over here, Solar Beam will probably be the most effective onto Umbreon. Mystical Fire does go off into Sinistcha, which leaves Sinistcha with 88 health. And our special attack will fall again, but we'll still get the heals off. And hopefully this Solar Beam will be able to deal decent damage to Umbreon, which leaves Umbreon at 53%, which is pretty good. Then we get the Machagacha off as well, which leaves Gardevoir with 4 and Umbreon with 46%. The Foul Play will go off in the Charizard here, which leaves us 24% health left. So one more Machagacha on this side does kill. And then if we have 2 turns of Sun left, we Protect on the Charizard side, because they're still going to try to lay into it. And the Umbreon rolls a Protect here as well, which makes perfect sense. But Gardevoir is going to go for the KO into Sinistcha, and Sinistcha will live with 14 health, which is what I pretty much expected here. But Machagacha will still be able to hit Gardevoir and take it out. Weather Ball does 50. So we'll go for the Heat Wave onto this side. I'm not sure if it'll deal more damage than Solar Beam, but that being said, it should deal decent damage here. And we'll get the Machagacha off as well. An Umbreon will foul play directly into Charizard, which will take Charizard out here, but we have Incineroar to go into. An Umbreon does protect here because they expect the fake out turn. But we'll just Life Doom Flare Blitz here to be safe. And Flare Blitz is able to take out Umbreon, which is absolutely perfect, and we're able to win this match. So I'll go directly into the next couple battles, and I'll get back to you guys after I've completed as many as I possibly can. Reversing Whimsicott, Ninetales, Lopunny, Sinistcha, Glamora, and a Greninja. So not too sure what they're going to run on this team. But I want to say we start off with Incineroar Pelipper here. And then, considering they have two fairy types, they might actually go for that. But that being said, we should be able to make this team work here. But in general, let me know how you guys have been feeling about Pokemon Champions so far, how you placed in this tournament, and just what your favorite teams have been so far. Because I've been enjoying being able to make this content for you guys, and just in general having fun with Pokemon Champions. So they start off with a Whimsicott Lopunny lead here. So us going off to Incineroar and Pelipper first makes me feel pretty okay about this. Now we will get the rain up as well. So here, I think we're just going to go for the fake out. Honestly, I don't even want to go for the fake out. I think I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz directly into their Whimsicott here and just go for the Tailwind setup on this side. Yeah, they're going to Mega Evolve here, but I don't believe they should KO Incineroar at all. That is the side I am assuming Lopunny's going to lead into. And Lopunny will fake out our Incineroar, actually. Which means Whimsicott will get Tailwind up as well here. And our Tailwind will still go up as well, which is perfectly fine. Now Lopunny does have a pretty high speed stat here. But that being said, I want to say we can still Flare Blitz directly into this side. And then a Hurricane, yeah. Let me just Hurricane against the Lopunny for now. And they will use Close Combat on Incineroar, but our Shoppleberry will activate, so with their attack stat, they don't KO here, which is absolutely perfect. And their defense and special defense is lowered from that attack as well, which is perfect. But we will get U-turned by the Whimsicott, which means Whimsicott will go back and we'll switch into someone else. Granted, that dive was threatened by the KO from Incineroar as well. And they'll go into Ninetales, which will Flare Blitzing that side, so this isn't good for them. And Flare Blitz will take out the Ninetales here as well. The issue is Hurricane has a 30% chance of going up right now. Oh, and it actually still manages to hit, which is absolutely perfect, because we will take out Lopunny as well here. So on this side, we'll switch it into Dragonite here. And they will bring out Whimsicott, but Whimsicott will most likely have Moonblast. And they'll have Greninja as well on the side. from here, I want to say we Mega Evolve and just immediately go for the Thunderbolt into this side. But the issue is we still have the Whimsicott there. But we should be able to live a Moonblast from the Whimsicott here. So we do that. We have 2 turns of Tailwind left. And we have a super effective... Oh. Actually, this could work out. So Weather Ball into the other side as well. We should still be able to threaten it with KO. And our Thunderbolt does go off into Greninja here, which will leave them at 2%. And we will get the Paralyze off as well. And then they will hit us with Moonblast, but with Multiscale, we should be able to tank this with pretty well health left. We stay with 114. And our Weather Ball does go off into Whimsicott as well here, which will leave Whimsicott at 28%. And they will get Blizzard off as well, which will KO Dragonite here. But that being said, with Sinishta coming in, we should be perfectly fine. Because we'll heal with our Citrus Berry, and then we'll get the heal with Sinishta as well here. And we'll still be threatening both sides with a KO. So we'll Matcha Gotcha into both sides here, and we'll just go for the Weather Ball and the Whimsicott. With that being said, I think they're doing amazing with the way they're making this game so far though. I'm extremely excited to see the other sets that come out and what Pokemon they release into the game, because it'll be quite interesting to see. But with that, with the Weather Ball, we're able to take out Whimsicott, and I believe with this Matcha Gotcha, we should be able to take out Greninja. I don't believe, I mean I know, he had 2% left. But with that, we're able to take him out, and that should end our tournament. Unless they sneakily let us get into another game. With that being said, I will take that victory for the end of it. I'm just extremely excited to be able to share this content with you guys and kind of show you how it's been going for me. But we end in 184,000th place. And for me, that's not horrible. Still happy about it. We got 11 out of 45 of the battles done. And in general, I'm just excited to be able to share this with you guys. I know I didn't do too well with it, but I mean, we can't ask for much when I didn't have time to battle all the battles, and at that point, I mean, just in general, I wanted to focus on my business and life and everything. But of course, if you guys are enjoying content like this, be sure to like and subscribe to support the channel, because it means a lot to us. And we're going to do one more battle to end this off, so I'll get back to you guys with it. Getting into this last battle, reversing Glassy. Now, that being said, I don't know, I'm just extremely excited to play this game, because it's been fun to learn the new battle mechanics, fight different teams, and just see how they're playing it. So this team reversing Garchomp, Wash Rotom, Meganium, Tandemaus, Sableye, and a Hisuian Typhlosion. So I think we start off with Pelipper, Sonora lead, and go off with Dragonite and Sinishta in the back. I feel like that's a perfect team to go off with, and I feel like they pair very well together. Now, if you guys think I should use different moves or anything, let me know in the comments down below, because if there are any switches to the team or any move changes I could do to make the team better, then I would highly consider that. I mean, I'm looking into different things I can do, and I'm constantly doing research on this game and just Pokemon in general, but it's been fun to learn everything I can about just the mechanics of Pokemon VGC battles and competitive. Now, I want to continue to try to get better and better with it, just to see how I can place and how it goes for me. But that being said, they're taking a while to choose their team, which is perfectly fine. But I believe we'll be perfectly fine battling this out. And they do choose their team now, so we will be versing Sableye and Rotom going off first, which honestly isn't a bad lead for them at all. It leads them to not be able to fake out one of them entirely here, but we do get the Drizzle set up as well. So from here we will fake out. Yeah, we'll fake out into the Wash Rotom because he gives us the highest chance of dealing damage to our Pelipper, and we'll still get the Tailwind set up over on this side. Now they could protect on that side as well to just stall out the fake out, which would be extremely smart. And a lot of people have been doing that recently, so I gotta get used to people realizing that that's a possibility to use. And the fake out does go off into Rotom, which is absolutely perfect here. And Sableye tries to Encore, but it fails, which is absolutely perfect for us because we'll be able to get the Tailwind off for free and deal with no damage at all during this turn. And the battle ends due to a forfeit, which is absolutely crazy. I've never experienced that one before. Well, that being said, we'll just go straight into another match. And I'll see you guys in that one. Alright, getting into this match, we're versing Meowscarada, Asmodee, Hydrapple, Gengar, Conkeldurr, and Galarian Slowpoke. I want to say we're fine with the Incineroar Pelipper lead here. We just bring Dragonite's Initiative in the back. I'm still extremely surprised as to seeing what happened last game, but that being said, that is perfectly fine because we'll just go straight into this match and hope it goes well. Now I like it and enjoy seeing other people's badges in this game because it's extremely interesting to just like see the way they're allowing the design of everything in general. But our Drizzle will go off here, and I want to say we just go for the fake out and the Meowscarada here. Yeah, I mean Meowscarada, my bad guys. And then we go for the Tailwind for our team. I'm going to focus on getting this Tailwind set up, and Gengar will be faster than most of our team here, which is why we want to get this off. But we'll still get the fake out into the other side, which would be completely fine. And Gengar will go for Perish Song onto Pelipper. And now both of my Pokemon will faint in 3 turns, which is extremely interesting. So at this point, I might as well keep this team in here, if they're going to be going for that. And I want to say I need to focus the KO on the Gengar, but at the same time, they're probably just going to protect Gengar, so I might as well just go for the Meowscarada here. And then see what they go into. Yeah, they protect Gengar here, which is absolutely, pretty much expected. And then Flare Blitz will actually take out Meowscarada. And we do get damaged by recoil here. Our Hurricane will go off into absolutely nothing because Gengar protects here. And all our Perish counts fall to 2 here. And they send out Asmodee next, which means they're going to have their huge power set up here, and they do threaten a KO into Incineroar, but that being said, I think we just go for all the damage into Gengar here. He shouldn't be able to roll another Protect unless he gets lucky. And Azumarill will probably KO Incineroar here, which would be completely fine. Yeah, they will Aqua Jet into Incineroar, which will take out Incineroar. I'm not sure I wanted to come off that early, but he Destiny Bonds as well. And both their perish counts fall to 1 here. With Battle Info, we have 1 turn of Tailwind left, so we're going to have to use this turn of Tailwind with Dragonite. And they're going to play rough into Dragonite as well here, which is the major issue for my team. So our best bet is to go for that into Azumarill, and then as well as go for the Hurricane into Azumarill as well. Granted, they might Protect roll on that side. And they actually withdraw Gengar here and go into Hydrapple. Means they did not protect Azumarill here, which actually might be very good for us. And our Thunderbolt goes off into Azumarill, which leaves him at 16%, meaning the Hurricane should be able to kill here, hopefully. And the Hurricane is able to KO Azumarill. And Pelipper's perish count will fall to 0, which will KO him here, which is perfectly fine. And our Tailwind is out as well here. Which means we are going to go into Draco Meteor into this side. And then over here, I almost want to say I just Protect. But we will Rage Powder on this side just to get the focus. Just to be safer than sorry here. And Gengar will use Destiny Bond, expecting Dragonite to probably go for it. But we could go for the Draco Meteor and Hydrapple here instead. Which will take him out in 1 hit as well. And with that, the rain will stop and the battle ends due to a forfeit, which is absolutely perfect. Now, of course, that is going to end it for this video, guys. But if you are enjoying content like this, be sure to like and subscribe because all the support helps immensely. I'm just extremely excited to be able to share my battles with you guys, show you how it's been going for me, and in general, be able to just make content for the viewers. It's fun to me and it's extremely exciting to be able to do. So any support helps immensely and I truly appreciate it, guys, but have a nice night.